Smartwatches do more than just track your steps and deliver phone alerts to your wrist. The best smartwatches go even further, giving you the ability to pay for a cup of coffee, take calls, and connect to apps like Spotify, all without whipping out your smartphone. Chances are, if you're listening to this, you already know all of the benefits of a smartwatch. You're ready to invest or upgrade from an aging accessory, but we wouldn't blame you if you didn't know where to start. There are dozens of smartwatches available now, including GPS running watches, fitness trackers that look like smartwatches, and multi-purpose devices. Plus, you'll want to consider factors like durability, battery life, and operating system before you spend a lot of money on a new wearable. We've tested and reviewed most major smartwatches available today, and these are our top picks. Now, let's get started. We begin our list with what we consider to be the best smartwatch overall, the Apple Watch Series 10. While the Series 10 is yet another iterative update to the Apple Watch, this wearable remains at the top of our list because Apple knows how to add small but useful features over time without fixing what isn't broken. The Series 10 is slightly thinner and lighter than its predecessor, and it has a marginally larger screen that uses a wide-angle OLED panel for better viewing angles. Both of those things indeed make it easier to see and interact with text and graphics on the screen from all different positions. Apple also increased the efficiency of the watch's battery with this latest model, so most users should see a slight increase in battery life. The watch is still technically rated for 18 hours of battery life, but you will likely get more juice out of it even with a GPS-tracked run thrown in during the day. The Series 10 does everything right that the Series 9 did. It remains an excellent fitness tracking watch and a great way to receive all of the most crucial alerts from your iPhone in a more discreet way. Price of the Apple Watch Series 10, $329 at Amazon, and you can read our full Apple Watch Series 10 review at Engadget.com. Next up, it's the best smartwatch for Android users, the Google Pixel Watch 3. It only took 3 iterations, but Google finally got it right with the Pixel Watch 3. It's the most fully realized Pixel Watch yet, and one that any Android fan would get a lot of use out of. The latest model, which now comes in 41mm and 45mm sizes, has a slightly larger circular display that's bigger than ever and can reach up to a 60Hz refresh rate. It can also drop down to just 1 nit of brightness when you're wearing it to sleep, which not only makes for a better experience overall, but also contributes to its longer battery life. You'll get up to 24 hours out of the Pixel Watch 3, which is a big improvement over the previous generation and more in line with competing devices from Apple and Samsung. The Pixel Watch 3 is also a great activity tracking device with features like auto workout detection and custom running plans, plus the ability to track metrics like cardio load. We also appreciate the addition of faster charging on the Pixel Watch 3, so you can go from 0 to 100 in a bit less time than before. Overall, the improvements Google made in this edition of the Pixel Watch helped push it over the edge as a worthy competitor to the Apple Watch and a top pick for Android users looking for their next wearable. Price of the Google Pixel Watch 3, $290 at Amazon, and you can read our full Google Pixel Watch 3 review at Engadget.com. Our list of the best smartwatches of 2025 continues with our pick for the best watch for running. It's Garmin Forerunner 165. The expertise of the Forerunner line is in the name, and Garmin truly excels at making comprehensive yet friendly GPS running watches in flavors that will suit all kinds of athletes from beginner to expert. Starting a run with a Forerunner 165 is as easy as pressing a single button. The top right button on the case literally has "Run" embossed onto it, and it takes you to the workout profile menu where you can choose the exercise you want to track. Run is the first option, but you have more than 25 profiles to choose from, including track run, treadmill, walk, strength, swim, and more. The Forerunner experience has benefited greatly from the continuous improvement of the Garmin Connect mobile app. The previously clunky, confusing app has been well refined so that you can customize its homepage, the workout and activity stats you care about the most, including things like body battery, sleep score, menstrual cycle information, and more. The company claims you'll get up to 19 hours of battery life with continuous GPS use, which should be enough for most runners and athletes competing in long-haul races. While Garmin does have a few cheaper devices, the Forerunner 165 strikes the right balance of feature set and price that will appeal to seasoned runners and those who are just diving into a more regimented running routine. Price of the Garmin Forerunner 165, $250 at Garmin. And we end out the list with our picks for the most stylish smartwatches. Yes, there are still companies out there trying to make fashionable hybrid smartwatches. Back when wearables were novel and generally ugly, brands like Fossil, Michael Kors, and Skagen found their niche in stylish smartwatches that took cues from analog timepieces. You also have the option to pick up a hybrid smartwatch from companies like Withings and Garmin. These devices look like classic wristwatches but incorporate some limited functionality like activity tracking and heart rate monitoring. They remain good options if you prefer that look, but thankfully, wearables made by Apple, Samsung, Fitbit, and others have gotten much more attractive over the past few years. Ultimately, the only thing you can't change after you buy a smartwatch is its case design. If you're not into the Apple Watch's squared-off corners, all of Samsung's smartwatches have round cases that look a little more like a traditional watch. Most wearables are offered in a choice of colors, and you can pay extra for premium materials like stainless steel for extra durability. Once you decide on a case, your band options are endless. There are dozens of first and third-party watch straps available for most major smartwatches and for both larger and smaller wrists, allowing you to change up your look whenever you please. Thanks for listening to the show. Make sure to rate, review, and subscribe on Apple Podcasts. Today's show featured journalism by Engadget contributors Valentina Palladino and Sherilyn Lowe and was produced by Spoken Layer. I'm Imran Sheikh, and as always, we'll talk more tomorrow.
Spoken Layer.